Hello, hello, hello. We are back trying to get some redemption. Oh, I'm not sure if you can hear me. We are back trying to get some redemption from the other day because we never seem to have much luck, unfortunately. To tell a very quick story, I was about 4.1k about 8 months ago, and I've had a computer that just wouldn't work and kept crashing. Eventually resulted in getting a new computer, which proceeded to not work after I sort of skinted myself on it. And then I decided maybe it's not the computer, maybe it's something else. Then sort of figured out that it was probably a power supply problem. So I finally fixed it. But in that time it seemed impossible to basically gain any sort of iRacing because I built it up back to 3.9k and then computer crashes, all this sort of stuff. So I finally got a powered USB hub to try and fix it. Seemed to be fixed, and I was just trying to focus on basically just slowly building the iRating back up to 4K and then hopefully build it from there. But it keeps going wrong. I don't know why it keeps going. Well, I do know why it keeps going so wrong. I feel like I get sort of bad luck. The last time I got netcode, which was about, I was literally about a car's width from the other person, and I got netcoded out of P4 or P5, which would have been like the 5th race in a row, I think, of like gaining iRating. So that was a shame. But you can't always blame it on other stuff, because I think possibly... Ooh, they were slow. Jesus, come on. Because I don't seem to have that bad luck anymore in the Formula 4s, but I've kind of got a bit better at those, so I qualified better. Whereas I feel like I still need to find that final bit of time in these so I can qualify more on the front row and try and stay out of trouble. I think I tend to have the pace to run at the front of most races, but there's a few things I need to try and improve on, but essentially just need to make sure we're qualifying well. Which I think is ultimately just practice. Practice on the track, confidence in the car, and just be able to consistently put laps together, so... But we're getting there. Got about 10 minutes to try and learn a few more bits on this track before we start in the race. We're struggling to slow it down into there today, but I'm hoping to just do one good race in these today, a nice clean race. But it all depends on the iRacing gods. How lucky we are with traffic and netcode and stuff like that. Well, it probably more depends, to be fair, on me getting a good qualifying lap in. So, down to me, really. Right, let's check the stream is working and you can hear me. I think you can. This guy's letting us go. Trying to multitask. 100% what the best approach is through there. We're live, I think. We are live. Oops. And can you guys hear me on the stream? Sorry, I'm trying to drive and... Oops. Check you can hear me, stand by.
You got a penalty for cutting the course.
Can you guys hear me on the stream? I think it does work. Sorry, I'm trying to drive. It does work. Perfect. Oops. Right. Stay out of everyone's way. Let's get back on it. Let's go. I don't think I've been in a lobby with a 5k driver yet. It's been interesting to see what sort of pace they can get on this track. Looks like I hear myself on the stream, that's never good. Right, let's focus. Keep the speed up through there. Good run onto the straight. That wasn't the best run onto the straight, but never mind. And hopefully we get this done. And then it's the F1 Sprint at 2. That wasn't the best approach through there. Might potentially stick to my original approach and I can't quite master that corner in this car. Need to try and find my turning point, I think. That's where I'm struggling. Oh, sorry mate. You braked very early then though. Sorry. Brilliant. I mean, I braked early then, so he was very early. You never want to do that, but like when you're in practice sessions with fairly slow people, it's sometimes these things do happen, unfortunately. I think nailing that corner will gain us a bit of time in qualifying. Right. Damaged front wing, but let's see where we get. Need to go maybe a little bit more rearwards on the brake bias for there, but we'll stick to it for now. Try and find the turning point for this first corner. I'm going to go the blue. I think I went for the white bit before the final patch of blue on the inside wall, which wasn't that bad. Hopefully we've got a bit of time to do another lap and we'll have another go. To get a clean lap. Clean lap should put us in. I think that's definitely the front wing damage, unfortunately. Oh. So we were 3.2044. I think we did a 2042 in our second run, or first run in qualifying yesterday, so that's not bad. 5k driving 204 dead. Let's have a go. Might try and rush out in practice to see if I can get to that first corner and try and find a good turning spot. Average strength of field. Oh. 2.2k. That's not bad. 5k drivers in here, so that's good. So it's good to have people in who are probably quicker than you, and you can learn a lot from them. Nah, I'm not going to get round to the first corner, unfortunately. Never mind. I always tend to avoid that inside curb, but it seemed quite rideable there, quite smooth compared to the other curbs, so. You can get lured into braking late on these cars, later and later to gain more time, but it's not really where it's at. A lot of it's in the exits and just keeping the minimum speed up. So right, let's go. Qualifying. I was going to change my paint scheme at some point in the hope it brings me a little bit more luck. But hey, we need to make our own luck with qualifying well, so. Oh. Fire my pit limiter on. Try again. Now my pit limiter's on. Right, 2 laps, first one nice and clean, and we'll see where we end up. You can't turn in too, you want to turn in wide there to try and nail the exit, but I feel you tend to just run offline slightly. It's very much threading a needle through that bit. Hoping for a good race today. Just get us nicely back up to 3.6k, and then onwards and upwards to 4k. Fine, to be fair, I often worry about the safety rating and try and avoid stuff, and I feel like I don't trust a lot of other drivers on here. Occasionally you get to the front of some races, the drivers are quite good, but and quite clean, you can trust them, but most of the time I just feel like there's a lot of desperation, and I don't trust having a clean race, so I don't really want to be too aggressive myself, if you get me. But then I think it sort of backfires, because I end up getting sort of like caught up in a lot of rubbish. So
Green flag, green flag.
there's a big bump on the inside there. Right, if I go quiet,
First on black.
forgive me. I'm trying to hook it up. That wasn't bad, I'm not quite sure where I turned in. Not a bad first sector that. Nice and smooth. That was so-so, but let's go. Let's focus. It's quite nice. Got a tiny bit of understeer like mid-corner, which made me hesitate a bit, but it was alright. Not a bad banker lap so far. We can probably gain a lot in that last bit, but
One more lap.
2039, that was a decent. When did I get to? Oh, that was slightly slow actually. Oh, wasn't a great first lap. Time to go. Hey, don't be fooled by the 2K and the IRatings. There's some quick people in here. Not the best exit, but we'll take it. I need to improve on that last corner, I think. That was a bit of a bogey corner. That was average. Confidence. Ah, I fucked it up. Oh, sorry, what's wrong with? Oh, what a nightmare. Oh dear, that's gone wrong. Ah, say that making my own luck, and I've... Never mind, we're all practicing. That was a much better way of taking the last corner though, actually. I was a bit lighter on the brakes, so maybe that's... Maybe I was over slowing it down a little bit. We'll use this final one as another bit of practice. I thought I was going to hook that up, but we didn't. But I don't think they were absolutely terrible laps. I think my second one definitely been quicker. So Never mind. On to the next one. Hmm. 243. Yeah, I think we're about in the realm of like probably P5 for a P5, P4, which isn't as good as it could have been, but I think from nailing that final run onto the straight and the final corner, putting it all together, I think the pace is there really. Right, I feel like we can probably go forwards though, to be honest. We can go forwards. I'm not in a good position for keep out of trouble. Sort of the opposite of what I wanted to do today. I pray for a clean race. But P8. Not good. Right. Let's hope we've got some sensible heads around us. 2.2k behind and then a 1.8k. Few 2k before. I just feel like a lot of the 2k drivers and the 1k very sort of, they often seem quite desperate and do a lot of dive bombs and stuff, which I just really want to finish races cleanly. Good race, and hopefully treat it as a bit of a testing session. I think we can probably try and refine that last corner a lot through this race. Come on everyone, let's go. I wonder what's happening in Brazil right now. Right, let's go.
Green flag.
That was a so-so start, that'll do.
Right side. Clear.
It's not a bad place to be, I don't think. I think quite lucky with the red car behind, actually. They seem quite sensible. Now this is the issue when you start P8. You don't want to get embroiled in all this carnage, but them people behind just and a risk getting net coded as well again.
Car on your left. Stay on the right.
Ooh,
Still there. Hold your
please
line.
don't hit me, please.
Still there.
Oh, that was
Still there.
got boxed in a tiny bit there. I really, really just want to finish cleanly. Please, people. You can go if you want. See, I don't really want to be like this, sort of letting people go, but because this sort of stuff happens, that's gone terribly wrong. I just drive scared all the time of Like you just constantly have no luck. Get taken out by people. Right. Let's go anyway. Safety rating's been good so far. Can't imagine we're going to get through this race without people messing up somehow. Well, they're fighting quite hard in front.
Car right. Clear on the right.
One position back. Probably going to have to start being a bit more aggressive, but kill or be killed, really. Oh, that was very bad. Come on, Harry, switch on. Missed that a couple of times today, that downshift. Oh, and I'm in a sandwich and I don't need to be there.
Clear, too wide. Still there.
Hate it, hate it, hate it. Just calm down. You can literally, I'm giving you tons of room. I'm giving you tons of room and I got a 4X. Unbelievable. That's better, Harry. Come on, let's go. Let's get it back. No risks. No risks.
You're in the top 10.
I'm in the top 10, but I'm not very pleased with that.
Right side.
Perfect. That was an easy one. Could do with could do with a bit of scrapping, I think, up ahead. That doesn't seem like my favourite corner today. Can't know what I'm doing that's different to times before, but it's exactly what we need by these.
Car on your left. Still there. Clear.
Lovely and clean from that guy there. Thank you. Don't need to be. The comeback is on. I don't know why we're struggling for pace today. Probably getting in my head a little bit about it. Definitely got a bit better that last corner. I think I was braking much too oh, that's not gone well. I think I was braking much too hard for it.
Car right. Just set your fast
Just need to
lap
commit to
left.
that.
Stay on the left. Keep to the left. Car 7 has taken the lead.
I'll give him room. You got room, mate.
Clear on the right.
I like racing people like that. fair. Give people room. What do we trying to break these, I think.
Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Nice. Ah, that's good. They got up, tangled up behind. P7. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. With the mid-corner downshift there to try and get a bit of rotation, but probably wasn't the best thing to do, but we are learning, which is all that matters. And we'll get this guy, I'm sure. Last lap 2:03.9. Looks like we've got to try and gain a few more tenths. Bit dirty air there. Dive bomb is tempting, but
Left side. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
lovely, those guys are quite good. Right, let's go. So let's go and unbully drive and gravel. We're going to tap these, I'm sure. You're not getting there, mate. I know you're not. Oh yeah, it looks like that inside line has a lot more grip actually. Definitely gaining on this car in front. Looks like there's quite a close bunch there. Love to try and get like a 203.8 or a 203.7. That should be a good sign of progress, I think. Backhand's a bit loose through there. Come on, Harry, that was a really bad
About 5 laps of fuel left.
exit again.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear. The leader is running 3.821. Car on your left. Clear.
Right, Harry, come on, let's drive with a bit more confidence. Oh, that was what I get for it. Oh, Harry, this isn't going well today. Looks like we're going defensive.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Come on, Harry, what is happening today? You can do better than this. A little bit more aggressive on entry then, which seemed to work. I'll give them credit, they're fairly quick.
Right side.
Oh, he sent it.
Still there, off the line.
Ah, so that's where the grip is then, isn't it? On that inside line. Interesting.
Still there. Still there. Clear.
Well, this race has been a bit of a reminder that I've got some pace to find on this track. But that's never a bad thing, because you go away and learn and find the pace. Could probably have braked harder into there, I think. Got a bit of room to try a bit more different stuff now. They're battling behind, and yeah, maybe I could have probably been braking a bit harder in a few different places. Same there, actually. Yes, that's why it's good to not have good races sometimes, because I wouldn't say that was a good race, but from P11 back down to P6, and I'd probably say quite a bit learned. A lot less brakes in the high speed stuff to avoid locking up. Got probably a bit more aggressive on the brakes in other places.
There's the flag. It's over.
Trying to avoid being taken out by anyone after the
Great job.
race.
You did really well.
I'll take that. Let's take that. Let's look at the Let's have a look at what happened after our slight mess up on the first lap. Well, we have some fairly clean. He was very compliant actually. I wasn't a full send really, but appreciate that. Just don't feel I quite got it hooked up today, but those things happen. So where we got this guy? Did we do? Yeah, he messed up there, didn't he? Oh, that's good. Let's see what we gained. I don't think that much, but when it's time to look at some telemetry, I think. Ugh, safety rating went down. Probably shouldn't have got that. -4 done the first lap. Gained 20, which isn't a lot, but we'll take it for now. And that is it. We're going to leave it at that race for today. So, thanks for watching. My one watcher being myself in about 10 minutes.